Previously on the Babaloo's Poker Vlog.
Granny panties.
Granny panties.
Hey everyone, we're just getting ready for week 9 of the World Series of Poker League. Just finished meditating, doing some yoga, feeling pretty refreshed, so I'm ready for this. Going into this week as the leader, but not by much, so it could definitely change if I have a poor result. And second place has a great result, so just trying to keep my mind fresh and gonna play my best. Not gonna change my game, just gonna try my best. Let's do it.
Well, we just made it to the parking lot. Getting ready to go in there. Holy crap. It's terrible weather in Vancouver right now. For those of you not from Vancouver, we get snow maybe twice, 3 times a year. And right now it's coming down wet, it's coming down hard, and everybody drives 20 when it's like this. It's kind of ridiculous. But that's the way it goes. So luckily, I left pretty early. We got about 15 minutes before the cards are up in the air. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's kick some ass.
Well, we made it to the Poker League. The night was very short for us. However, we did jump into some cash games after, which have 1 or 2 hands that I want to go over on the vlog. But yeah, the Poker League, it was crazy. Right outside of the gate, people were playing nuts. It must have been the snow. It must have been something in the air that night. But people were playing crazy. They were getting all in very loose before the buy-in period ended. So I couldn't get anything. I wasn't getting any hands going. I think I played 1 pot with quite a few blinds with second place. However, didn't hit my hand, so had to fold it. But yeah, here's some of the craziness that ensued in Poker League night.
Granny panties is all in.
I had one of yours.
Yeah, don't have pocket pair.
You go.
I'm ahead.
I'm ahead.
I have one of his aces.
Daniel, what you got? I love my hand. Really? You got ace king?
With a 4 times.
Come on, man.
You don't need to do the rest because you can count that one after.
Yeah, let's run it.
Because I'm just going to take the main. I'm just going to take the
7
main.
deuce? Oh man.
Come on, baby. 10, ace, queen. Come on.
400.
Wow. The Granny panties.
As you guys can see, the craziness was real. This was all before the rebuy period started, but it didn't matter. I was trying to get some chips, but I just couldn't do it. I played 1 hand where I chased a flusher on 1 street and bricked and had to fold. There was a couple times where I was a bit too tight pre-flop and I made some folds. And I think that's where I need to go back and look at my strategy going into the day and kind of see that I failed what I was planning to do. I was hoping to play my same game. And to me, I made some folds that are a little bit outside of my norm, a little bit too tight. And it might have cost me tonight. I eventually whittled down to 7 blinds and got it all in with queen 10, only to be snap called by king king. And I was the second one out. Picked up 3 points, which is not going to do it. It's going to drop me down in the standings. Second place chick, she killed it. She came second. So now she's in first and I'm in second, 7 points back. So I got some ground to make up going into the next week. So let's take a quick look at the standings here. We're just going to jump into my quick stream lab here and just talk about the standings. As you can see, we're down into second at 106 points with Amy, who, congratulations to her, taking second this past week and now is up to 113 points. Doug is not too far behind either, and then fourth is Bobby at 72, and then we have a pretty big drop off to fifth. So with 6 weeks left, it's important to remember that there's top 3 are where the points are at. Third is 10 points. second is 15 points, and first is 20 points, whereas coming fourth is only 6, so it's a pretty big drop. So with 7 points, it means I at least need to come first, probably at least once, probably twice if I'm going to take this league. So with 6 weeks left, I'm going to just go back and focus on a top 3 performance, and that's what's my goal going to be going into the next league. So with the standings all wrapped up here, let's jump into a cash game hand that I played on the same night when we were four-handed. So let's jump into that. As people get eliminated, we started playing short-handed. So we were playing three-handed for quite a while. And then this player gets eliminated and joins the game. So we're now playing four-handed, and it's probably a few hands since he's joined. We're button straddle to $5. So what happens is I'm on the button. It gets limped around to me, so everyone calls the $5. It makes me, I look at Queen 10 suited of spades, raise it to 20. First to act calls the main villain in the hands. He calls, and the next person folds. So we're going three-way to the flop. The flop comes 9-8-3, 2 clubs. The first player checks, and the main villain, he actually donk bets out for 40 with 2 overs and a gutter shot to the nuts. I just think there's not much else I can do other than call, so that's what I do. Other player folds, so we're heads up going to the turn, and this is where it gets somewhat interesting. I actually turn a 10. That makes 6-7 get there, makes 9-10 also pick up 2 pair, but I think I'm good here a lot. So again, he leads out. $75 in the pot is only $145 at this time, so about half pot, and I make the call. The river brings off a brick, a 5, does not complete the flush, so I'm not worried about the flush. And he elects to go all in, which is a little bit over pot for $320. And this is where I go into the tank for quite some time. I'm not sure what to do. I do have what is perceived to me as a hand that might not look as strong as I do have. However, he has quite a few 2 pairs, and he's a very capable thinking player, so that's what puts me into the tank for so long. I eventually do let this one go, and he turns over 6-5 offsuit. Maybe I should have taken some notes from that 7 deuce hand, eh, Dan? Some nights in poker, you just have to grind away, and there's not too many hands that are worth discussing. That was kind of what happened on this poker league night. We had the one cash game hand that had me thinking a lot. When it comes down to range versus range, I still think I'm in an interesting spot, especially since he just limped in. But other than that, there wasn't too many hands worth discussing. People playing 7 deuce, who knows what they're thinking there. But yeah, I wanted to touch base on one other thing on this poker vlog. We were involved in a weight loss bet that we just started. Me and my buddy are in a race to see who could lose 10% of their body weight the quickest. He had found out that I was trying to lose 35 pounds this year, so he kind of took me to the challenge. So the loser of this bet, other than $100, is going to have to wear granny panties on their head while they play 2 hours of a poker session at our local casino. You know, the curse of the granny panties, weight loss. What better motivation than to wear some of those granny panties on your head? Let's check out the weigh-in that we just had. As you can see, we came in at 254 pounds. It's quite scary. It's kind of been the highest weight I've been in my entire life, so that's part of the reason why I'm so motivated to lose some weight. We're going to have to lose 25.4 pounds, which will bring us down to 228. So this will not be easy. I know he's going to really push us because him being a poker player too. We both don't like losing. We're going to push each other hard, but it's going to be a little bit secret because our first check-in isn't for 2 weeks down the road. So a lot of stuff can happen then. our next vlog is going to be about the Poker League week 10. We're going to try and come back, make up some ground on Amy. Hopefully we can catch up on her. And yeah, we're going to be playing some cash games, but I don't think I'm going to include any in my vlog until we get kind of caught up on the Poker League. There's a couple weeks to catch up on, and then we're going to start jumping into some cash games and stuff. I'm going to start hitting the grind. It's been a couple weeks since we put out a vlog, so going to try and catch up on that the next couple weeks and hopefully start getting some cash game hands in. Until next time, let's catch me on my stream, Babs_poker at Twitch, Saturdays and Wednesdays. More info below. Till next time, peace.